Hey guys, so I am going to show you here how I package up a map that I sold. I've had this, if you guys have been following me, I have this map box that it had catalogs in the back of it. So it had just old REI catalogs, old hiking catalogs, that sort of thing. So come to find out, there's been a pretty good following for this sort of stuff, so which is crazy because I had no idea. But anyways, I just sold another one, and it sold for close to $100. And I'm going to go ahead and package it up. So I'll just kind of show you guys how I ship it so that it stays flat and how it kind of gets there in one piece and whatnot. This may not be anything that you don't know, but I'm just going to show you my process. So here we go. All right, so here's the item that's sold. It's a Forest Mountaineering Catalog and Guide to Natural Climbing. Not that fancy, I mean, but I guess what people are into is that it's a Forest Mountaineering Ltd, which is an old hiking catalog or old hiking supply catalog. So it's pretty, plain Jane in the sense that it's, it's black and white. It's got some photos, but they're all from the 70s and whatnot. This one in particular happens to be from 1974, so obviously can't really get it anymore. It's got, some stains. If it will focus on this, it's got some stains up here. It's got some more stains. The back page is actually, the back page is actually stapled in the back. I don't know if you guys can see that at all, but there's a staple here in the back. Let me see if I can get focus. There you go. So yeah, so staple right here, and so it's actually missing a page. But man, they paid $100 for it, so not complaining about that. So first thing I do is I put it in a poly bag. I pretty much send everything in a poly bag to protect it from the rain and whatnot. If it gets moist or anything like that. I mean, sometimes the people like the FedEx or UPS or USPS, they'll just drop it on somebody's front door and just leave it there, and sometimes there's no cover and the box gets wet, and so I always mail everything in a poly mailer. Now this one has a seal on it so that I could peel this off and I could roll it over, but I like a little bit more of a finished look when I do it, and so I use an impulse sealer, which this is actually a shrink wrap machine, but it has the impulse seal bar on it. And so all it is it's a wire and you plug it in, and the wire heats up as soon as you press it down, and it will seal this, and it will almost look like a factory type seal, as opposed to peeling this off and then sticking it over. And it also makes it a little bit more water resistant. So just go ahead and put it down, hold it, tear off the excess, and there you go, it's all sealed. So nice seal on it. All right, so next thing I do is, maybe I need to tilt this down just a little bit farther. Okay, so next thing I do is I take these Stay Flat envelopes, and these are kind of stiff. So they're made to be sent by themselves, but I do a little extra reinforcement on it. They have a peel away label that's adhesive, so we'll use that here in a second, but I just slip this in. That gives it a little rigidity. Then I close it up. There you go, so it's nice and stiff. So hypothetically you could just mail it like that, but I like to give it even more support. And so what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll find a box, and the box is about this size, if you can see. Let's see, there you go, about this size. You can cut a box down like this, but this is a 10 by 8 by 4. And so let's see, there you go. And all I do is I just rip it on the seam like that, and I open it up so you can see it, and then I go ahead and I lay the item inside fold it over. Actually, I fold it over. This is the last part I fold, but I just make a couple folds. That. Actually, this is a little longer than I thought. Is this? Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. Okay, I think. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Just roll it over twice. Sorry, just roll it up like a burrito, essentially. And there you go. And I put some tape on it, and because we have the cardboard in here and the whole deal, you're not actually taping on the item, so that kind of protects it. So just run some tape across it. Like that. Keep it together, and then I run one more the opposite direction. We're all good to go. So, I mean, it's stiff. You would have to essentially take this over your knee and break it to get it. So that's the best I can do for now without putting it in a separate box and that sort of thing. So that's what I do. And then I go ahead and I slip it into a padded envelope. Give it just a little bit of extra cushion. Close it up. There you go, that's the finished product. It's nice and stiff. What I do add on top of it is I do add some new do not bend stickers. So let me grab those. Those look like this. Let's see if I can get the focus on that. Come on, baby. All right, do not bend. So these are the do not bend stickers here. And I just put a few on and hope that they do not bend it. And then the postage just goes right in the middle. And that's it. That's how I mail it. So quasi waterproof and should arrive intact, unbent. There you go.